guys, it's me Evelyn here on Ironic Exclusive, or if you're watching this on my site, LoveButter.tk. Today I'm going to show you guys how to recreate this actual vector background, and I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and let's get to it. So I'm going to go ahead and just erase everything I just did. I'm going to go ahead and just select on my canvas. I'm going to move my marquee down and to the right because it's off center a bit, and I'm just going to go ahead and crop it like so. Now you want to get your color scheme, which I'm using my tool Wish Lace, and we're going to go ahead and select every, or not every, but select one line, skip 3, and select the next line. So once you have that selected, you're going to go ahead and go to your adjustments wheel here and click solid color, and you're going to pick your first color and select OK. And you're going to repeat the process for the rest of the line. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how I do it still, just in case you guys don't understand. I'm just skipping. I already did 2, and I'm just going ahead and clicking everything, and my magic wand tool is set to add to selection, tolerance 32, anti-alias is selected, and continuous is selected. And I'm just going to the adjustment wheel here, and if it will work, solid color, and I do every other color because this color is purple, blue, blue, and I don't want it to be like really kind of contrast, so where it just fades easily into each other. So go ahead and finish this here, solid color, and the last blue. Okay, so once you have that done, I'm going to right click on one of my color layers and click blending options. In this, we're going to go stroke. We're going to stroke it by 1 pixel. Color, we're going to do a gray. I'm going to do E5, E5, E5. Not too dark. We're going to do CB, CB, CB. Click OK. I'm going to do inner shadow. I'm going to do distance 0, size 5 to 10. We're going to set normal to soft light, or multiply the soft light, and we're going to do inner glow. We're going to center. We're going to do about 8 pixels, and we're going to change the screen opacity to about 30%. Then we're going to add a pattern overlay. We're going to do a simple line pattern. Or actually, I did circle on the other one, so we're going to do circle. Which circles did I use? This one here. I'm going to set it to soft light, and we just lower the opacity significantly to about 20%. And click OK. Now we're going to apply the same effects to the other one. So you're going to right click on this one, copy layer style, click this layer, hold shift, click the other one, and those are will be selected, right click, and paste layer style like so. And then you're just going to close the flyaway tab. So now we have that done. We're going to hold control, click one vector array, hold control shift, and click the other 3. Like so. We're going to go ahead and make a new color, solid color layer, any color, it doesn't matter. We're going to right click into that, blending options. We're going to go ahead and add a stroke as well. This time we're going to do gradient. So we're going to change the fill type to gradient. We're going to change it to the gradient that matches our sign. Now let's say you don't know how to make a gradient. You're going to click black and white. You're going to make the first stopper your first color, the last stopper your last color. Make another stopper in between at, say, 35, and we're going to click the second color. Make another stopper in between 65, and we're going to click at the middle color like so. Then you're just going to click new to apply. I already have one made, so I'm just going to click that one and click OK. I'm going to set this to 2 and click OK. We're going to go ahead and duplicate this one. So Control J on your keyboard to duplicate. Right click on the bottom one and just click blending options. We're going to change the stroke size to 3 pixels, change the gradient to pattern, and we're going to change it to the stroke lines or scan lines, which is right here. And we're going to add a drop shadow, change the distance at 0, use the light off, and we'll set that to 0 as well. And we're just going to bump up our size to 10. So that gives it a bit of a pop. for the background. Click OK. So once we have this done, we're going to just group these layers. Control G to group, and we're going to name it vector A. Now we're going to go ahead and click our background image again. We're going to click our magic wand tool and select one line, skip 3 like always, and select the next one. And you're going to continue that. So skip 3, 1, 2, 3, click. 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 And then you skip 1, 2, 3, and you're back at your original starting point. We're going to click our adjustments FX, solid color, solid color. And we're going to do a gray. We're going to do DA, DA, DA. And now we're going to go ahead and do our brushes. I'm going to use AJ's brushes. And we're going to use a cupcake. So we're going to use this one, I believe. We're going to make a new layer above. I'm going to click one color. Just paste it in here. Next color, paste it. Next color, paste it. Next color, paste it. And then you're just going to repeat the process to each line. It becomes more of an easy habit once you get the hang of it. So we're just holding the Alt key down as we go, instead of going back and forth to your swatches or whatever. So I'm going to continue with this and come back when I'm done. Okay, so once you have that done, as you see we have a little bit split out to the other lines. What we're going to do is we're just going to hold Alt and drag our vector max up to that one, and it's going to apply to that one. We're going to group these two, Control G and group, and we're going to name it cupcake. Alright, so the next one we're going to do is a pattern, I believe. Yes. We're going to select the next points in our sign, the empty areas. We're going to go ahead and up, make it a gradient. What I did was I did a regular gradient, like so. And what I did was I changed the angle to 0, changed radial, linear to radial, and changed it to 220. So something like this here. I'm going to click OK. And then we're going to add a pattern. So right click, pattern. And we're going to do a thunder pattern. If you don't have these, you can request these for me and I'll give them to you. We're going to right click and rasterize layer. We're going to go ahead on the patterns. We're going to layer our image adjustments and invert so that the blacks turn into white and white turn into black. And reset this to screen. Like so. Then we're just going to drag our vector mask up to reapply it to that one there so that we don't have no spill out over the other sections later on. And we're going to change the fill to 70%. Like so. We're going to group these two, Control G. Now we're going to go ahead and do our next set of lines, which is going to be our scribbles. So we're going to go ahead and just select the next bit. We're going to do solid color. Do the same color that we did here. So D, A, D, A, D, A, I believe. Click OK. We're going to go ahead and get our brush tool. We don't have any original, so we're going to reset brushes. We're just going to click pin. They're going to be at the bottom. I'm just going to scroll up to hit a hard brush tool. Hardness at 100. Size, we're going to do 3 pixels. You want to go ahead and just make a new layer. Select your first color by holding Alt and just simply do scribble. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's however you want it. I'm just going to scribble. And scribble. We're going to hold Alt and click our next color. And we're just going to do the same thing with that. Just scribble, scribble, scribble. It's not good to like scribble the same way because it will, look identical. So I like try to go different ways. As you can see, it's a bit hard, but trying my best. And then the last color. Okay, so once you have that done, I'm going to hold Alt and drag my vector mask up so that it covers that bit, and I'm going to click into my layer. So I have my blindies option open. I'm going to go inner shadow, go distance 0, global light off, 0, and just set the multiply to soft light, leave it at 5, and then just do inner glow. And I'm just going to go in center and set the screen down to a little bit. Then I'm going to do drop shadow, size about 1, distance at 1, size at 0, and I'm just going to choose a random color from the color schemes maybe, or maybe leave it a dark gray, and set normal like so, and add 100%, just to make it pop a bit more. Just do a lighter gray like so, and click OK. So we have that done. We're just going to group that and just scribble, and I'm just going to do this pattern. Alright, now for our last one, we're going to go ahead and click the last bit of our lines here, and we're going to add a pattern, transparent pattern. So pattern, transparent pattern. Everybody should have one of these. Click OK. Then we're going to go ahead and up and click gradient. I'm going to use this gradient here, but I'm just going to make a messy one and just click random spots and add random colors to it so that it blends in a bit more weirdly, like so. And it doesn't have to be perfect, to be honest. I don't really care. So I'm just going to do random bits and splashes of it. So I'm just going to do that. So we are satisfied. Do purple there, do blue here, like purple there. Then we're going to click OK. So we have something like this here. And what we're going to do is we're going to hide that. We're going to right click, rasterize layer, go to filter, liquify. And here we're just going to use our bloat tool, and we're going to bloat it in certain spots. This is my own little thing. I haven't seen anybody else do it yet, so yeah. Then we're going to use our pinch tool. We're going to pinch it, drag it over, pinch little bits here to get them smaller. Then we're going to use our liquify and drag it out and then to make it awkward looking a little bit. And then we're going to use our tool to troll it like so, just to give it more of a look. And this here gives a little bit more of a moving area. Then we're just going to have this drink it all down and about to make it more weird, like so. And I'm just going to click OK. Now we're going to set this to color, duplicate, set to multiply. And we're going to just lower it just a smidge. And we're going to replace the vector masks with the original of the transparent, like so. Then we're going to bring these all back. And then we're just going to group these two. Transparent, pattern. Now we're going to add one last thing. It's a dirt pattern, or grunge pattern, which is up here somewhere, right here. I'm just going to set the color burn. I'm just going to lower it a bit. And this is what we have. and you know your vector. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.